Hi everyone, this is Dirk. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at this one, the new DriverGenius 3-in-1 multi-card reader and writer, the model HB081. Now this one looks a lot like the previous version, except for the fact that it is much bigger. Now, did they simply blow it up to make it look bigger, or was there a purpose behind it? Let's find out today. On top we have a CFast 2.0 memory card slot. Underneath, the SD card slot and the microSD card slot. The cable is still 30 cm or 12-inch long, which is really nice. It is braided. And we have a USB-C connector. Like the previous HB080 model, the body is made of metal and has really nice finishes. And there's more than just a difference in size. When you take a closer look at the top connector, you can see that the previous model, the HB080, has a slot for compact flash cards, versus the new model, the HB081, has a slot for CFast 2.0 memory cards. Alright, let's take an SD UHS-II card and see how this card reader performs. It definitely supports UHS-II cards, and the speeds that we're getting are pretty impressive. And now we're putting the same card in the expensive pro-grade card reader to compare the performances. And here comes the first big surprise. And I've made this test multiple times just to verify, but it always came out the same. The pro-grade card reader that costs $80, 2.5 times more than the DriverGenius, reads the cards with a little bit lower speed. And that means when it comes to SD cards, the DriverGenius is the faster card reader. And now we want to take a look at the performance with microSD cards. And I also repeated this test multiple times with the same results, finding out that when it comes to microSD cards, the speeds that we're getting are not bad, but they're not really good either. If this is a criteria that's important to you, and if you're mainly working with microSD cards, you may want to consider the previous model, the DriverGenius HB080, because we're getting so much better speeds using microSD cards on this device compared to the HB081. To make the final test, I actually purchased this crazy expensive CFast 2.0 memory card. And here we're putting it into our card reader, and we're getting amazing results. This is really a blazing fast card reader. Now we're taking the card out and we're putting it in the former champion, the pro-grade card reader. That is really expensive. It's an $80 card reader. Is this a fair challenge? Let's take a look. And now I have to tell you that I was very surprised about the results, and I've made this test multiple times with the same results. The more expensive pro-grade card reader reads and writes with much slower speeds. That means we have a new champion, and this is our DriverGenius HB081. The pro-grade card reader is pretty famous for simultaneous transfer of files. So here we're transferring from both card slots, the UHS-II slot and the CFast2 memory card slot, directly onto our M.2 drive on the PC. The entire transfer process takes about 49 seconds, and I repeated this process multiple times, with the same results. And now we're doing the exact same thing with our DriverGenius card reader. And here you can see that the entire transfer process takes also about 49 seconds. So there's absolutely no advantage for any of both card readers, except for the much lower price of the DriverGenius HB081. So what are your thoughts on the new DriverGenius 3-in-1 multi-card reader, the model HB081? Is this something that you like, that you would purchase? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching this, and tune in soon again. Bye for now.